Welcome everyone to this week's Colorscope. My name's Elizabeth Harper. My website is sealedwithlove.com, and this week I'm delighted to introduce you to my good friend Jennifer Shackford. Jennifer, hi!
Hi, Elizabeth!
I know her as Jen. So Jen's website is faithandangels.com. So Jennifer is an angel messenger and a medium and a channeler and a teacher, and she works with IET, and she's a healer, and she's like everything. She's just like me, a psychic octopus. So she's got her little fingers in lots of different things, or her wings rather. So we've decided on 3 colors, but we're linking them with gems. So use your intuition to select one of the following gem colors: emerald, tanzanite, or sapphire. Emerald, tanzanite, or sapphire. Okay, so we're starting with emerald. So with that emerald energy, of course, you know, green links with the heart. But when I think of emerald, I think of the Wizard of Oz and going to the Emerald City. And I always think that's wonderful, how it's the yellow brick road going to the Emerald City, and that Dorothy has her red sparkly shoes on. I mean, they so link with the chakras. And actually the person that wrote that book, I think, is local to where I live here and belonged to the Theosophical Society. So I feel that Emerald City is very much about going to your heart. And if you think about the wizard was so much smaller and was a normal person, and everyone thought it was so big. So I feel that at this moment you're looking at your life, and something, that emerald energy is coming in, and you're thinking it's so big and maybe it's so far away from you, but actually it's not. It's totally attainable. It's there. You just have to ask. And just like Dorothy asked the wizard, and the wizard had a very simple answer. And I feel that if you just ask your heart the question that you need to ask, that answer will come to you. And it's so simple. Just don't look at it as being something really big. It's a very simple answer. All right, so that's my 2 cents worth. I'm going to send you over to Jen and see what Jen has to say.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Well, I pulled cards this week, and I used the Goddesses Angels deck by Tony Carmen Salerno. And the card that I pulled first for green was actually the God of the Arts for this week. And what I got with him was, first off, I felt a very strong presence of Archangel Raphael when I pulled hard, and really felt messages coming through about healing. His beautiful green energy, that green emerald, radiant energy coming behind him and really supporting everybody this week. I kept hearing that there are changes, tons of change going on, especially in some of your listeners. A lot of changes where they're scared and they're not trusting. They know that they feel like something's coming up. They know that they feel that they should be taking a different path or a different idea, and I feel like they're holding back in that fear. It's the fear. So I feel like Archangel Raphael is here to help this week. I feel if they just ask Archangel Raphael to remove that fear and to heal their hearts, they can move forward with their head up high, with the confidence that they need, with Archangel Raphael right by their side. I also heard a lot about being creative, how they need to be more creative to balance the everyday routines of life. They need the balance of the creativity, and that's where the arts came. I just feel like so many people have these beautiful gifts of just being creative, writing, even just writing, drawing, pictures, photography, and it makes their heart chakra open up and just receive, and it releases the fear and allows them just to move forward with their head up high.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
So our next color is Tanzanite. So Tanzanite is a really beautiful gem. It's a lilac violet color, and it has this lovely kind of blue, deep blue that goes through it, and a light blue that goes through it as well. So it's kind of double dipping in some respects. For me, when those colors come together, I don't know if you can see this very well, and probably can't because I've sucked some of the colour out of it, but this has a lilac and a blue energy, and this is called the Guardian Angel Bottle. So I feel that with that Tanzanite, an aspect of it is linking with your guardian angel, which is perfect for Jen because she works with her angels. And so this energy is about protection with the violet and the lilac and the blue energy coming in together. There's a very protective energy. And just call on your guardian angels right now to protect you. And it doesn't necessarily mean that something bad is happening. It could just mean that you're moving through a different and a new phase of life. And what I'm being shown is a bridge. So I feel that you're going over a bridge and there's lots of water underneath it. And water can be that emotional energy, but it can also be a change in your life and a change in your lifestyle as well. So that bridge is from one side to the other side of your life. And ask your angels, ask your guardian angels to come with you and protect you and guide you on that journey. And it'll be a lot easier for you as well. Again, I feel that the message is it's not as difficult as you think it is. With Tanzanite, it's such a precious energy. It's such a precious gem, but it's not in that precious realm. But I feel that you need to look at your life as being something that is really precious right now, and embrace the energy of it, and embrace your guardian angels as well. All right, so I'll send that over to Jen, see what Jen has to say.
Thank you. So the card that I pulled for, Tanzanite, is actually the Angel of Psychic Ability. And if you see can you see that? If you see in her aura,
lift her up. That's it. Oh, lovely. Yeah.
So if you actually look at her in the aura back here, you actually see that Tanzanite color. And when I pulled this card, Archangel Michael was actually standing right next to me. I felt like he was guiding me to actually give the message that sort of correlates to exactly what you were saying about the change coming up. I feel like I was actually being shown two roads, and I just felt like one road was to one way and the other one was obviously to the other, but one was smoother and one was rockier. So I felt like Archangel Michael was saying, he was stepping in, that you have nothing to fear, you are very protected, I'm always there for you, ask for me, I will help guide you to the correct way or the next step. I just feel like there's a lot of question out there. I feel like this question going on, I feel like there's a monumental change happening in your life. So I feel like with these two roads, you have to trust your psychic intuition. You have to trust that little voice in your heart and in your stomach. And you have to ask Archangel Michael to help make you or guide you to make the right decision that's right for your life. I also felt like it was positive though, because everybody hears two roads. You automatically, our egos want us to say, oh, negativity and back away. It's not the case. I feel like it's something beautiful and positive. I kept getting shown like a rainbow with the pot of gold on the other side. I just feel like it's not only, it's something for our soul. It's beauty and gold for our soul this week. A very big decision. And beautiful. I just feel like new life is coming in. I also keep seeing tons of like this gold, like alchemy coming to being. And I just feel like by trusting and having the faith and listening to that inner voice within, I believe that it's going to come very easily. It's going to fold into place that it needs to, and it's going to be effortlessly.
That's cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
As you were talking as well, there was kind of someone standing behind you, and then now that you just finished, it's like that energy's moved away. That was interesting, yeah. Great. So our final color is sapphire, and I was telling Jen to begin, Jen's kind of younger than me, and so some of you that are of an older generation might remember part of this. But When I was younger, I used to watch this show on the television in England called Sapphire and Steel, and it had Jonah Lumley in it, and it had this other guy in it who was from Man from U.N.C.L.E. So it was kind of like one of those things. It was a spy Avengers sort of a thing, and with Sapphire and Steel, and they came from they had these abilities that came from another planet or something. They had these incredible abilities, so they're kind of like the forerunners of the X-Men or whatever. So I feel that sapphire energy for you is, first of all, it's saying that you have an ability that is beyond what you're seeing at this moment or knowing or reading in books. There is something that is a little bit different. It's out there, and it might come from another planet, you never know. But I feel that sapphire energy, of course, sapphire links with your third eye and your throat and your ear energy. So this is really opening up that intuitive psychic sense as well. There was something else that I was shown with the sapphire energy. I've actually forgotten it, so it's obviously not meant to be. But that sapphire, that was it. This morning I was looking at sapphire gems on the website, so it was really interesting that Jen chose to have sapphire as one of the colours that we have, and some of them are a deep colour that you can't see through, and others are very bright and you can totally see through them. And I feel at this moment that there may be something that you can't totally see, but that clarity will come. It's like when you look at the clouds, there's a sunshine behind those clouds, and then you can see the blue sky when the clouds go away. There may be something right now that's just clouding your vision, and it will part. The energy will part. It will shift. You will be able to see through, and you will be able to see clearly. And I feel that part of this is a gift. It's a talent. It's a skill. It's an ability that you have that you haven't quite tapped into, but it's totally there, and it's coming. And I feel that it's just a little bit different. And so stop focusing so much on that dark blue, can't see through it, and focus instead on seeing that sky that is cloudless and opaque. I think that's the right word. All right, so it's like getting blood out of a stone sometimes. So I'll send you over to Jen and see what Jen has to say.
So again, I'm amazed about how before we did this, I didn't tell you the cards that I chose for the Colorscope, and it exactly relates to what you said. The card that I pulled was actually, here she is, the God of Reflections. Do you see that?
Oh yeah, beautiful.
And she has this beautiful, as we were talking about, this sapphire radiant light behind her, and she's looking in the reflection of herself in the water. The first thing, the presence that I felt when I first pulled this card was the Blessed Mother. Beautiful. And I just feel her supporting so many people right now with being so hard on themselves, because she is basically our Blessed Mother. It hurts. It breaks her heart when we're so hard on ourselves. We're all so beautiful, and we're our own worst critics. She's actually asking everybody, be gentle on yourselves, because what we do is we compare ourselves to so many people rather than reflecting and looking to see what's really on inside of us. So when we find something that we love about somebody else and we're critical on us, she's actually saying, take a step back, and I want you to ask yourself what it is that you love so much about you. What is it that makes you different, that makes you beautiful? Okay? She also made me feel like there was just something else coming up. I felt like it was, she just kept showing me her reflection in the water and being like, look at this beautiful person within, and about embracing the individuality of yourself and stop comparing yourself to everybody else, because we have our own gifts, and that's what makes us different from everybody else. I just felt her warmth and her radiating just beautiful sapphire energy just wrapping around all of us in love and support.
That's beautiful, because blue is a mothering colour. It's a nurturing colour. You wouldn't think it, but it is. It's a mothering colour. If you come on the blue ray, you've come on the mother ray. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth.
Oh, this is fun. Thanks for being my guest.
Thank you for having me. I have had a wonderful time. Thank you so much.
Oh, and do take a look at Jen's website, faithandangels.com. She's based in Massachusetts. You can tell, can't you, with some of the things you say. You've got that accent coming through. Of
I'm actually from Connecticut.
Oh my goodness! Some of the things you said just sounded like, well, it's close, isn't it? I mean, it's spitting distance. Connecticut.
It is close.
That's perfect. So until next week, take a look at my website, sealedwithlove.com, and Coloriscious blessings to you. Thanks for joining us. Bye.
Bye.